first and foremost, we don't describe ourselves as a leasing company, we're a fleet management business. So what does that look like? That's 37 people in an office up in Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire, 37 people that roll their sleeves up every day and get on with the job of actually fleet managing the fleets that we look after. So from an account management point of view, the person that you dealt with at the beginning remains with you. So, I think in so many firms, somebody sells you something and then they disappear and they bring in somebody else that's now going to manage the business. So I know that Jonathan and Peter and Phil are looking after accounts that they bought into the business 25, 30 years ago and are still doing that. One of our oldest clients is Willis, and Phil continues to manage that account on a day-to-day basis. From an account management point of view, and really it's an ethos around the whole business, we describe ourselves as a service-driven company rather than a process-driven one. And that's not because we're particularly clever, it's just the size of business that we are. So if you think about the size of our business and put that into context of what's in the marketplace, I've got 7,500 vehicles that I have on the road. If you look at the largest competitors within the business, 300,000-400,000. So, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. There are certain things that our competitors just cannot do. They've got to be more process driven, there has to be more rigidity, purely because of the size or the volumes of vehicles that they're dealing with. And I mentioned about end of contract. If I'm defleeting a dozen vehicles a day, then there's clearly a conversation that can be had on all of those dozen vehicles. Now it might be that, it might be that, but nevertheless there's a conversation around every vehicle that goes on and off the fleet.